This is One-on-One. This is the 50th anniversary of Turtleback Zoo, a gala. Everyone wants to be here. This is the place to be. Pleasantdale Chateau would not have happened without Joe D. He'll say there's no I in team. He's right, but you need a quarterback. Joe, 50th anniversary, the governor is the honorary chair. You put it together. Barry Ostrowsky is the gala chair tonight. How proud are you?
I couldn't be more happy and more pleased in what's happening here tonight, because for us to get where we were since 1995 when they wanted to close the zoo.
Yeah, describe that.
Well, listen, it was nobody's fault. The previous administration decided for the best interest of the animals was to close the zoo because they weren't being taken care of. Nobody was coming. Nobody was paying. There was no revenue that was coming in. So that was their decision. But what happened is the people came out and said, no, we don't want to close the zoo. We'll make it work. And then when I became the county exec, I put together a strong team and put the right leadership in the zoo and got together with the corporations and the foundations and the state and agreed.
Private money.
A lot of private money.
And private-public partnership.
Absolutely. And that's the only way it could work. But also, besides that and having the dollars, you need to have the public. You need to have them engaged. And what's happened is not only people from Essex County, but out throughout the state of New Jersey. And I'm so proud, be where we were, closed in 1995 to where we are today.
Describe today the things that you love the most about it. The sea lion exhibit was the best, but there's more.
Listen, every exhibit we have is the best. That's the latest one.
Some of the highlights.
Listen, we have a cat exhibit that we just opened. Investors Bank is just donated to our dinosaur park. We also have a new pavilion area for people to be able to eat.
What about the hospital?
Well, the hospital was the first thing we had to build because you need to get AZA accreditation. Without the hospital, we would not be where we're at.
Take care of those animals.
Well, you have to take care of them, and we do that, and we have professionals that do that. We have our own vet on staff to making sure that they do a good job. But listen, this is an exciting time for Essex County, but for the entire state, for us to be the #1 zoo. We're going to hit over 600,000 people. We are self-sufficient. Imagine from a zoo that was going to close down in 1995 to being self-sufficient. Not too many zoos could say that. But it's a team effort. It's not myself. It's a team that I assembled. But most importantly, the credit goes to the people of Essex County, the 800,000 people that came out and said, no, we don't want to close the zoo.
We're here with Governor Christie, who is the chair, proud to be the chair of the 50th anniversary, Turtleback Zoo. Why did you say yes so easily when the county executive asked you?
Well, because I came to the Turtleback Zoo for the first time when I was 5 years old. My mother and grandmother brought me here 45 years ago. And so when Joe asked me, I have great memories from the Turtleback Zoo, brought my own children here. And so to be a part of this tonight is really wonderful.
Real quick, before I let you go, when you came here for the sea lion exhibit, talk about your daughter being here, what that was like.
Well, listen, Bridget had a great time, and she and Joe D are now like fast friends. And so that's really the biggest thing that came out. We fed the stingrays, and we went and saw the sea lions.
You look nervous doing that.
During the stingray, of course I was nervous. Any smart adult would be nervous.
I didn't try.
Only kids are not nervous. Yeah, I noticed you didn't try. But now Bridget and Joe D are friends. When I talk to Joe, in the morning she yells into the phone. They're old friends, and so it's great. It's great to see what's been done with the zoo. From the time when I was a kid to now, the things that are there, the upkeep of the zoo. It's just a beautiful place to bring your family. And I think events like tonight are so important to be able to make sure that we continue to let it grow and be self-sustaining, which I know Joe's very proud of.
Now, you cannot have a 50th anniversary for Turtleback Zoo without Buddy Valastro, the cake boss. Now, I know the county executive and the governor made a personal plea to you, Buddy, to make a very special cake for the 50th anniversary of the zoo. What do you have in store?
Well, to tell you the truth, they didn't even have to call and ask me because, as a matter of fact, I live not too far from the zoo, and me and my family go to the zoo. So we love the Turtleback Zoo, and all that Joe and the governor, the support, and what they've did to that zoo over the last 8 years is phenomenal. I mean, I couldn't be happier with it. So when they asked me to do a cake, I had to, up the ante. And we really focused on the sea lions because that's probably my favorite exhibit there. So we did something really sea lion themed, and we got some people. Everybody's gonna love it.
Before I let you go, Buddy, you get asked by so many people to be involved in so many things, so many causes, and you do give a lot of time. What about this particular cause? I mean, I know your kids love the zoo because every time you hear the words, hey, Buddy's there with his family, but you're a community guy.
Well, look, honestly, I'm a son of New Jersey. I'm really, really proud to be from New Jersey and help my community. And honestly, When we do the show and see it all over the world, I want people all over the world to know how proud we are to be from New Jersey and how many great treasures we have, like the Turtleback Zoo. So, it's just an easy gift for me. And my parents taught me it's in giving that we receive. And I feel that if you do good things come to you. And I always give back.
You cannot have a huge event like this without a chairman. Barry Ostrowsky, who is the president and CEO of Barnabas Health. You're the chair. I mean, the governor's the honorary chair. Joe D put this together, but you are the chair. Talk about why this zoo is so special right up the street from St. Barnabas.
It's true. Well, Barnabas Health and St. Barnabas Medical Center are community facilities. Our very purpose for being is to treat the community when they're sick and hopefully keep them well. The zoo is also a community resource. The zoo provides great educational and enjoyment opportunities for everyone in the society. So it's just a natural connection for those of us that are in the community business to feel close to one another. Of course, Joe D is just a very special guy. I'd say you can't say no when he asks, but this was easy anyway. So he's the best, and of course having the governor here tonight makes it all that much more special. So I'm really excited about this evening.
We have Jeremy Goodman, the director of Turtleback Zoo. You were not here for all 50 years, but you are here now. Put it in context for everyone, Jeremy. Where does Turtleback Zoo rank in the rest of the country as zoos go?
I think we're certainly within the top 10 in the country right now.
New Jersey Monthly says #1.
We're number 1 in Jersey for sure. And within the country, we've been moving up steadily throughout the last decade since Joe's been here and since I've been here for the last 10 years. We've been climbing that ladder, and we're nationally recognized right now. And I think we're definitely cracked the top 10 nationwide.
We're going to be showing some video right now of what Jeremy's going to talk about. Talk about some of the exhibits that make this place so special.
Well, we just opened the Sea Lion Sound, which is phenomenal. When we had the governor there for the opening with the touch tank.
The governor was there with his daughter, right?
Yes, and she was the first one to actually feed the stingrays, and it was just a phenomenal opening, and we've carried that on, and the public's just absolutely fallen in love with that exhibit. And we have our new dinosaur playground coming up this year as well. We're really excited about that. New boating coming up, and then all of our older exhibits, which are still very new. Our Gibbon exhibit, our reptile house, our petting farm, our big cat country, just one thing, surprises around every corner.
One of our very distinguished honorees, Mark Burson, is here. Mark, you were here not just for this gala, but you were here for the Sea Lion exhibit, which was great. The governor was here. He's here with his daughter. The county executive was excited. But you had this look like you're a little kid seeing that sea lion. It was great, right?
It was fabulous, just fabulous.
What do you love about this zoo? Because you've invested big time and been a huge supporter.
Well, this is for the community. This is for the children, and the education center, which is going to be built. What Joe has done, the county around it, from miniature golf to the boating to, now the boat house and the climbing exhibit, commuting. This is what government is at its best when it's delivering for the people, and what better than to deliver for the children. This was a facility that was going to be closed. Now that train, that carousel, is the talk of the town among the young folks. Seeing the sea lions, I happen to have the pleasure of swimming with some sea lions in the Galapagos a year ago, so it's seeing...
Right here in Essex County.
They're here in Essex County.
The Speaker of the Assembly, Sheila Oliver, is here. Not just because she's a very high-ranking government official, but because she loves this zoo, right?
I do love the zoo because what the County of Essex under Joe's leadership has done, it has created a destination place for families and affordable. It is heightening young people's awareness of the environment and plants and animals, and it's a great experience. I mean, to just see the expressions on the faces of children when they are there, parents, grandparents, I think it has created a place where families can create memories of their own. So the zoo is more than just the animals. It is a place, I think, that memories are being made for families.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by Sun National Bank, Qualcare Inc., New Jersey Manufacturers Insurance Group, PSE&G, Fedway Associates Inc., the Russell Berry Foundation, And by Cone Resnick. Promotional support provided by the Star Ledger and NJ.com. And by the New Jersey Business and Industry Association. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine. One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been produced in partnership with St. Joseph's Healthcare System.